So over the last several episodes, it's been all about the mall. And, well, all of the products that we wanted to sell and also the creation of all said products. And I can tell you already, the mall is doing very, very well. And I even have some reviews, which is very, very nice. Had so little money, yet I spent all here. And then Froggy says, the anti-theft system is so scary, but the prices are so good. 5 out of 5 stars. Will return. This being the anti-theft system, by the way. But with this project basically wrapped up and will only be improved upon as time goes on, I think it's time to actually work on something else. And that something else is very, very specific. See, last season, I also made another farm outside of the mall. I made a dirt factory. And in my opinion, that was probably one of the most used facilities on the server, outside of Beardstone's block farm. And it may seem kind of weird. Why would you build a dirt factory when all of this dirt is available for you to pick up? Well, if you're anything like me, you don't really want to destroy the landscape for everyone else on the server. And something in my brain just tells me don't do that. And so I devised myself a little plan, a plan that allowed me to make all kinds of different dirt variants from rejuvenating dirt. That's right, yes, you can duplicate dirt, so long as you have some gravel. Now you're probably wondering, Chosen, how do you duplicate dirt? Well, you take dirt and you combine it with 2 gravel, and in doing this, you get 4 coarse dirt. Then, whenever you place coarse dirt down, what you can do is you can hoe the coarse dirt. And by doing this, it turns back into normal dirt that you can then just pick up. Essentially taking our 2 dirt, adding 2 gravel, which is free by the way, from cobblestone and just being crushed, and turning it back into more dirt. Then once we have extra dirt, there's several things that we can make from it. For example, we can make coarse dirt. We can even make soul soil. We can take our dirt and we can mix it with water to get mud. Then we can literally mix mud with our straw and get packed mud, or we can use wheat. Then new this season, we can also wash our mud to get a chance at getting hanging roots. And I mean, using hanging roots, I mean, we can literally make rooted dirt. With all of this, we could literally make the ultimate dirt facility. And this dirt facility would go so good right here. I mean, we could line this thing up and have it connected in some way to the mall, because I kind of want to have an interconnected system of buildings that are all running around. And we could even utilize some of the gravel that we're producing from this farm for this. All we would need to do is make sure that our chain network from the mall is connected to our main system in some capacity. Now, once we get dirt up and running, I actually want to sell this in our shopping district. Not in the mall, but in the shopping district, which is way off in this direction. So yes, it won't be sold directly in the mall. We will sell it here. So we will need depots and unloaders to be able to load it into shulker boxes or into other vaults. Now, speaking of the actual shopping district, Foxy invited us over and he had something to talk to us about.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Does anyone have food?
Welcome to the bank. Right. I know.
Yay!
I have a history of adding things to the server and it all going a bit wrong. So I just want to take a second to say that no, genuinely, this is a serious endeavor. This is not intended to upset, break, confuse.
There we go.
There we go.
Like
That's that problem then.
I mean, that seemed rather violent.
To be fair, you know.
Foxy calls a meeting. You set your spawn. It's
Yeah,
no. What was that?
Right, stand back.
I'm not standing there now.
Stand back. What do you mean stand back?
Right, the other part of this system that's going to be genuinely useful for people in the shopping area. Okay, so as long as you don't put the wrong PIN number in or try and claim a bounty you haven't got, you're not going to get got by the security bot, okay? So to use the system, you deposit your diamonds at the bank. Then you can buy yourself an ATM to put on your shop, and this is very useful. I've set up a shop here that sells a diamond for a diamond, so we can test it out. If I want a diamond, I get my shopping list, and my shopping list says I need 1 diamond. So I click the ATM with my shopping list. It takes a diamond out of my account, and now I've got a diamond in my inventory.
Oh, yeah, look
so
at
I
that.
can buy from the shop.
This is going to be a pretty cool system. We now have an ATM that if they have an order and they need the amount of diamonds, they just simply right click and it should pull out of their diamond storage instead of them needing shulker boxes to hold all their diamonds in. That could be a lot better for business. And they will probably be able to keep track of their information. For example, I have 10 diamonds in here. And so let's say I wanted a stack of these. I now have a shopping list. It says I need 1 diamond. And so if I use this, I just got a diamond pulled out of here. And now when I click it, it says I have 9 diamonds. And then I can use this to purchase. That is pretty cool, actually. Yes, look at that. It just updated. So now back to making a dirt farm. Yes, I think I want the dirt farm to go right here. This is going to be the perfect location. And I kind of want it overarching and like leading into this spot right over here. So I know you can't see it just yet, but I definitely can envision this dirt factory that is looming and arching all the way out to here, but is also kind of connected up to the mall infrastructure in some way. So if I'm going to get started with this, I'm going to need an area cleared out. So that way I can really start to map out the plan that is ultimately going to be the Dirt Automation Facility, or DAF for short. And there we go, the template for what is essentially going to be the Dirt Automation Factory. Yeah, after getting this built, I decided, yeah, factory sounds way better than facility. Now, the block palette that I went with for the floor was dripstone, cut dripstone, some granite, also some polished cut granite, and also terracotta. And it gave me this really nice orangey kind of factory floor, which I think is going to look a lot better when we also include patches of dirt that is spilled out from all of our dirt processing. Now, this was me essentially outlining each vault. So I do plan on having about 6 different dirt types that are going to be automated, which is going to mean 6 individual large vaults that are going to hold all of it. And then the big plan, what is actually going to go right here? Which is going to be the contraption that allows us to automate the dirt. Now, in order for this to function, we are going to need a very specific set of machines. So one, we're going to need a mechanical bearing, so that way we can rotate a machine and actually make this a spinning contraption. Then once we start building this up, well, we're going to need a few things that are going to have to lead off of some sort of center platform, because this is going to be a rotating farm. And let's say, for example, I want to place dirt right here. Well, if I'm going to place that here, that means I need a set of deployers right here that can place the dirt down. So all we have to do is make sure these are rotated, and I want the actual filter facing on this side. But there we go. So this is our first step. It's going to place dirt right here. And then I typically like to have my spinning contraptions going clockwise. So in that case, if it places the dirt right here, well, we need something to follow up behind it, and we need to convert the coarse dirt that we're producing and turn it into regular dirt. And a way we can simulate the hoeing action is with a plow. I know, like the one time a plow is actually going to be useful here. The only unfortunate part is plows are very picky. They do require a block to be placed on, but if there is a block directly underneath the plow, it will simulate a hoe being right-clicked on it. Then finally, after that is done, we want to do another operation, and that is break the final block. And all we have to do for this is place in some drills. Look at that. Then I'll just add some fancy brackets on here to make it look like everything is being held together. And that, my friends, is a working first module right here. So now I've just got to replicate this a few more times. Once the main part of the tower is complete, I need to place in here very specifically coarse dirt. That is the only thing that I want these deployers to be able to place down. Now, also attached to this contraption, well, I'm going to need a portable storage interface, and I think this is going to be a pretty good spot, giving me room to get items off of it. Then I just need to glue the entire thing together.
Well, I don't sell anything in here yet, but it is technically open. We've got some rooms upstairs if anyone needs a room, you know.
Oh, Sam's here. I thought he logged
This
on.
is nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bit of
jeez,
chaos.
Foxy.
There's Legion. Oh,
Oh,
there's
boy, Legion.
Kev up on the ceiling.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm having an existential crisis.
Oh no. What happened to Foxy?
Is this like when you time travel and you see yourself?
No.
Apparently, I knocked him
Oh,
the heck
no.
out.
You have a really
Queen
bad hand
ace.
chosen.
Oh. I'm definitely suffering, and
That's so funny.
Throwlash is over here with like nothing in his hand either, like an ace and a 7. What is
Well,
he
he's
even?
He's really
fair.
happy about it though.
Well, yeah,
I'm
what is
ace
he-
high,
Yeah.
bruh.
I clearly have more cards. I am definitely losing Go Fish.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what the game is.
Yeah, well, if it's Go Fish, I'm definitely losing.
Is it trying to make fun of me that I'm poor?
What? What?
Yes.
You're
I don't know how to pay. I
you're
only have a
heckling.
penny.
You're like, I mean, would one work?
This is.
And I think my
My
favorite,
favourite one's
thing
probably
from all
Stam
of
at the
this
entrance. But
is
Foxy
Stam
just
can't
down
get a
on
room.
his luck.
Just not allowed in.
You're not on the guest book. What?
So
oh
good.
right.
This looks like a little ship. That's actually adorable.
Yeah, this is what Azzy
Oh.
gifted me.
That's beautiful.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, these are nice ships.
Oh, there. Oh,
Yep.
I just walked in on
Google.
somebody
Don't worry,
sleeping
I
upstairs.
fixed it. It now has a license plate.
Nice.
Bedrooms.
They're a bit pale.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sure
nice,
that's fine.
spacious.
If you just close the door and don't acknowledge it, then it doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's not there.
That's the way.
Oh, there's more upstairs. Oh, jeez.
There you
oh
go.
my
I do
God.
have a, you know what? I do have a
few
guest.
rooms.
I do have a guest living in the mall at the moment that you could definitely take hold of, and maybe house them in here.
It's not a chicken, is it?
No. No. All right, enough of those shenanigans. Time to get back to figuring out how we're going to get rotation to this thing. And I think the best way to do it is with a speed controller and not a water wheel for this one, because we do want this to be a little bit faster than what a water wheel can supply. And I also kind of want this tapped into my main storage. So to be able to tap this into the mall, I can just connect it to this chain right here, which will not only give me rotational energy to this area, but also give me access to anything that is going to need resources from the mall. So this is going to be pretty nice. And to be able to get power to certain machines, I can just use a chain conveyor down on the ground like this. So I can tap this in with our chain right here and another chain conveyor down here. And this will allow me to lead this directly into my rotational speed controller, which is going to get this started, and it is going to start running. And this speed controller should be safe so long as we don't try to send stress creating things in through this contraption. Now, honestly, with this spinning, we can go ahead and throw in some coarse dirt that I have in here, and we can watch how it will just dynamically convert all of this coarse dirt into regular dirt for us. So by placing this in, you'll see it gets placed in, it gets hoed, and then it gets automatically collected. And it's so satisfying to watch this happen. But with those drills, going at a speed of 16, while it's fine on the placing department, it's not so good on the mining department. And so we do want it to be a little bit faster, but not super fast. And let's see, how many dirt? Perfect. Yeah, all of that dirt is now inside there. Now remember again, this isn't where the things get duplicated, right? So the duplication happens in the fact that it only took 32 dirt in order to make the stack of dirt that you see here. Now this next part is going to be a little bit more complicated, as once we have the dirt, well, we're going to have to recraft and make more dirt. And to be able to do this, it's going to involve gravel. So we have to get gravel from some source, whether that is from crushing cobblestone yet again, or getting it from our mall like I already have producing. Then we have to load balance. So this is going to be a pretty complicated concept, but whenever we get materials out of here, we then need to use a smart chute filter to specifically pull dirt only out. And then we need to tell it to pull it out in certain increments, very specifically saying, hey, only pull out something like 16 or 32 at a time. In doing this, that means that it's only going to allow 16 into this chute at one time. And if we use something like a funnel, we can drop that directly into a depot. So we'll place this on here, and now we actually have a loading zone that we can use a mechanical arm on. And we can tell our mechanical arm to do a couple of different things. We can tell it to round robin force round robin, or prefer first target. And in our case, I think this is going to be a forced round robin situation, because essentially what I want to do is I want this to pull the dirt off of this depot, and then I want it to place the 16 dirt over here, and then also make sure it places 16 dirt over here. And I want this to consistently do this over and over again. So this is going to be our input, and then we have 2 defined outputs. I will say the elevator is a little bit small. I'm sure we can all fit on it, but it is going to be very, very tight.
I don't know. I put on a couple pounds recently.
Ooh, this view is good.
Right?
Okay. I still got to put banners in here, but
Squeeze. Squeeze
are we
your
all
butts
in here? We're all in here. Okay.
Yep.
To the upper deck as we go up.
Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Welcome to Rapture. I mean the mall. Sorry. Over here you have the ability to peek in and have a nice trip back in time. You know, you can stick your eye holes in there, and then you can take a good look. Yep, at last season's mall. It's pretty cool, right?
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Yes.
Ooh.
Just agree with him.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Oh gosh.
This keeps track of all the purchases.
Does this keep track of how many diamonds you've made?
Yeah, it is.
I knew
all
it. I knew it.
the diamonds in there. But yes, the clock
Oh, I
with
like the review.
the painting and everything in there. Yeah, you can leave a
Oh, dude.
review on the clipboard. Yes.
Yeah, but I
I
saw
think I've already
caves at the
reviewed
back.
the building.
Very nice. And you've
Give
got all
David
this
5
stuff
rotten tomatoes.
automated in small batch.
Yes.
Nice.
Yep, it will restock.
Everything.
But Beardstone, by the way, this one right here, you'll probably like this one. This one right here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, vaults.
Whoa.
An
I do
entire
like vaults.
max vault right there.
Yeah. For
One
a diamond.
diamond.
Oh,
One diamond.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Ooh.
I like it a lot. Ah, reasonably priced bricks. This is cool.
Yep.
Oh, the elevator
Hello.
call button's cool as well.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, visitor. Oh, never mind.
It was me. I was pressing the button.
That was creepy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, looking forward to not taking all of your money. It's fine.
That's all right.
Well, I don't have any for you to take, but you can absolutely take
neither
it
do
when I
I.
have some.
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
that's
I have
fine.
8 diamonds now because I killed Rofo and the bank gave me money for
There
it,
you go.
which makes perfect logical sense.
Well, these diamonds will probably forever stay in there, much like last season. You know, as a memento.
A
Let's see.
memento.
Did you actually put it in a chute?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Look at the security guard.
Oh, jeez. I don't know how to get out
You gotta
now.
go around. You gotta.
Oh, that's cool.
You're stuck back there. It's the anti-shoot security guard.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
It's awful. Everything's awful.
No.
This was the best place ever. Now I gotta leave.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh.
No. I said see ya. No.
You know what? Back to the dirty little system that we're making. Oh yeah, I am going to need gravel. So I actually have a frog that does have a stock link on it that does have gravel in the chest. And this is going to be the gravel chest. And so I do want to get a frog that is linked up, and I want it connected to the quickest connection, which is going to be here. I'm going to call this gravel to dirt. And there we go. So perfect. We have that frog, and then we have the factory gauge that's linked. And so we just have to say gravel, drag that in, and then select gravel to dirt, and this thing is ready to start accepting gravel. And in this case, I want to keep 27 stacks, which is the exact amount this barrel can hold inside of its container. So over here, I should expect to get dirt, and then the dirt is going to run through this and into this barrel right here, which we're going to then turn our direction. And we are going to send out of this barrel some dirt, which is going to be in a very specific amount, which is going to end up going inside of our regular crafter. That specific amount, by the way, is going to be exactly 2 in this case. In order for this to send a redstone signal to the crafter, we then need to take those 2 items that are going to be going into this crafter and filling these 2 slots here. Well, we need to observe when that goes in. And when it goes in, we can see the redstone signal when an item goes into a funnel with a smart observer. And then all we need to do is give this a redstone signal. And we can do that by simply placing a redstone wire directly on here. And that gets pulsed. We want it to send into this barrel. And then we want to take the contents of this barrel and we want to send it back into our storage interface. So I'm going to have a barrel that we can send with a very specific frog. And so all we have to do is take a frog, connect it to a chain. So we can say, for example, connect here, and we can give this frog a very specific name. So dirt in, I think, is going to work just fine. Then over here, what I'll do is I will place dirt in on a sign and then give this a redstone signal, making sure it's specifically on the packager. So that way we do not influence this redstone signal. So now any coarse dirt, I guess I should rename it to coarse dirt. Any coarse dirt that gets named should end up over here. And there we go. Both of those are now labeled. So essentially the loop now has been created. So the dirt will end up in here. It runs through here. This will then turn that dirt into basically doubling it into coarse dirt. The coarse dirt then gets sent back into this, which is just going to generate more dirt.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I just happened to
What a
be
nice
there.
entrance.
That was so
All right.
odd. Uh-huh.
So I just came here to spend some diamonds. As you can see, my intentions are serious because I have diamonds in both of my hands.
Uh-huh.
And I just want to buy frog pots. Not sure if you're selling them.
Yeah, they're up there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. I was just going up to floor 2. Let me do a quick stop off at floor 2. But yeah, make your way all the way up to the top. I just got to smelt some things. But yeah, enjoy. Be careful though. Like if you go behind the counter, just fair warning.
Are you threatening me?
The security guard is behind there. He's not a nice guy.
Okay.
But you're fine so long as you don't go behind the counter. Like it's fine.
All right. But if I'm too scared, you have to come up.
Yeah, that sounds fine. I'll be up there in a second.
Okay. Oh no, look at this clock. This is amazing.
Oh yes. Perusing, I see. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Are you going to move this thing to the shopping district or it stays
No
here?
way. This cannot move. No. No.
Just put the whole thing on a contraption. That's it.
Yeah, this cannot. Same with last season. It's just something that just can't really be put into the. Yeah, it just can't. This is how you look at
what's this?
This is how you look into and see last season's.
Is this not the way?
No, this is. Did you ever play BioShock Infinite?
Oh, okay.
This is the kaleidoscope thing you look into. It's supposed to. It's supposed to be like that.
I just left a little feedback here.
Oh.
Oh,
Stam?
I haven't spent it just yet.
I think that was all Stam's diamonds. He came over here and just went on a spending spree. I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh, I have a better deal for the bricks. That's pretty. You just blame
Bricks
me
are-
for yeah.
The bricks are just a component of everything else that's happening in here.
I know, but you just said that it was too much for one diamond. One stack for one diamond was too much.
Yeah, I was matching your price.
But now
That's why bricks are 128. This is for convenience of just if you wanted to make pots, whereas this is the actual blocks you build with.
Yeah, but I've upgraded it. I now have like 2 stacks for 1 diamond, and then 1 brick block for 4 bricks for 1 brick block. Oh my gosh, I'm confusing
You can only
myself.
buy with this. You can only buy. Well, right now you
9
can buy.
stacks?
Yeah, and it takes a long time to rebuild. So, for those complaining about this mall has everything, it does not. Tough also only 9 stacks. Takes a while to regenerate that. So you'd have to go elsewhere if you really wanted to build something major. I'm gonna need it because I can't even farm like tough that fast. We need a dedicated tough farm. We need a dedicated like brick farm like you have. Things like that.
Now I'm gonna make like another shop, but I don't think that's gonna be that useful. It's like basically just the local metal from steam areas, and I'm also gonna paint them, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna sell them because
Doable.
Dave told me that he wants to do all this train related stuff, so I don't want to have like conflict with anyone.
Here's the thing. You do whatever you want to do. Don't listen to what anybody else tells you, because at the end of the day, you don't know if they're ever going to make it.
That's
so
true.
you snooze, you lose, right? You do what you want to do. That's the best way to do it. Don't worry about anybody else. All right.
Yeah, well, actually,
You know, if that was the case, this would never be built. All right. Like, just don't, who cares? You know, it's do the things that you think is going to be fun. And speaking of loco metal, this right here would be what you would need to do that.
Ooh.
You can actually set these up because we have extended gauges. It's so easy to do.
Hello.
Oh, welcome.
I've come to shop.
I'm going to let you push the button.
Oh? Oh, that's so cool.
We're on
Which
floor 1.
floor is vaults?
We're on floor 1 if you want to pick us up. Here, I got you.
There we go. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
It's so scary
scooch
here
over,
now.
Scooch over.
I'm scooched,
It's floor 4. You got to go all the way up to the top.
We just need the elevator music.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness. Look at this place.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Welcome to Rapture. Welcome to the mall.
Oh, it really does give Rapture vibes, actually. It really does. Wow. I
But
love
yeah,
it. Oh my gosh.
I do sell vaults.
Ooh, okay. Oh, is it 1 diamond for 81.
1 diamond for an entire max vault.
Oh. Are you taking them? Stop it, Azu. Stop taking. Oh, wait. What is this? What is this? What's happening?
It's the shower.
You're going to throw iron at my head?
No.
Wait, that's incredible.
Yep,
Okay,
that's
okay,
how you
I'm
get
excited.
that's how you get your items.
Okay. So
Notice
is
by the
he
way,
friendly?
notice by the way, your orders will go up after you
Oh,
purchase.
this counts how many people have ordered.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Okay, is he friendly?
I think. I
He's
mean, he
giving
works
me
for
a weird
me.
look.
He works for me.
Oh, well, you're friendly. Okay, I trust it. Okay. Oh, it went to 86. That's so cool.
And then you can always leave a review or leave a suggestion if you find prices are too high or too low. That way I know what I need to adjust.
Oh, and this is the ATM that we had earlier.
Yeah, I placed it down and it's there now because I can't break it. I mean, I can break it, but I'm afraid it's going to actually break.
I like the girder behind it. It makes it look like a little bit more, you know, official.
I had to change the setting there, yeah. But yeah. And then also in the back was Kev's review.
Oh yeah, the tomatoes. I couldn't decide. Is that a good review or a bad review?
You know, it's a review's a review. You know, that's.
Yeah, like 5 tomatoes
know.
out of 5 is pretty good, but they're rotten. So I don't know how I feel about that.
I bet he would give it a worse review now. But like, yeah.
What is that? What is that? Why is there a clan back there?
That's my anti-theft system.
Yeah, that would work on me. That would work on me. Wow. Okay. You know what? I'm leaving a review. I'm gonna go build my mud farm now. Goodbye, guys.
Have a good one building a mud farm. Are you gonna
Thanks.
sell dirt too? Please sell dirt.
No,
Oh my
I'm.
goodness.
I went and got a bunch of dirt with my drill. I don't know how to
Okay,
do the
never
dirt
mind.
part.
All right, I'll do that. I guess I'll figure it out. Anti-theft system is so scary, but the prices are so good. Feel free to visit whenever you need more things.
Yeah.
I'll take your money. Now with the dirt automated, it's time to take the excess dirt and put that to good use. Because I have 6 different vaults, well, I also want to use frog ports to send to 6 different containers. And that means I want to distribute items into 6 different containers. And I think another great way to handle the sending and or collecting of the dirt, the excess dirt, is going to be to send it here and then do the processing kind of behind each vault. I think the best way though to distribute all of this stuff is to yet again use a mechanical arm where we take the items from here, we send it onto the depot is our input, and then we can sort each of these as outputs, place this mechanical arm in, and then this one I'm just going to leave on regular round robin, just in case any of these actually do fill up in some way. we can make sure, for example, if dirt fills up, well, then in that case, well, we can just start to distribute to elsewhere and hopefully make things faster in other departments. Then to make the sending of items easy, each one of these are going to have a packager on them, and they're also going to have a frog link on them, and the frog links are all going to be, well, linked to the chain network, which we can connect them all right here. And as far as naming goes, well, we're just going to name them by placing signs on them. I mean, we're almost here. All I've done is labeled this vault, which is just going to contain regular dirt, and labeled it Dirt 1, which all I have to do on this sign is label it Dirt 1, and then this frog should make sure it sends to it, and we just have to power it on. So now we essentially have a vault that can store stuff. We just got to get power to this mechanical arm and this mechanical arm, and this system's ready to rock and roll. And have I mentioned again how much I love the fact that chain conveyors can go underneath like this? Oh, it's so good being able to power these things on like this. Just look at that. Perfect. And now moment of truth to find out whether or not the entire system collapses or not. That is by putting dirt right here. Okay, that sent dirt exactly where I technically did not want it to go. I guess, I mean, it went into the vault, but now if I place it here, that should do 64 dirt that is going to make its way and craft like this, end up in here, which will make it in there. That is going to load up. Oh, this is so good watching this happen, by the way. Very, very nice. And what we could do is also put this on a timer, but as soon as this is done, which it is right now, this is going to stop and then start this process. Oh, this is so good. And then it's going to spin back around, and then those items are going to get distributed like they should. Ah, that's beautiful. So I've now effectively automated the production of dirt, but the hard part is going to lie in automating all of the different variants. But this is where this contraption over here comes into play, so that way we can send it into different modules in the back, which should just automatically send their products into the vault. And the cool thing is, most of these are going to be really easy to automate. Mud, I mean, this one's really simple. It is just simply water and dirt mixed, and you get mud. Then new this season, you can actually get hanging roots by washing mud. So you can have another mud mixer that then sends it to be washed and then immediately turns into hanging roots, which can then be mixed up with another set of regular dirt. And then again, packed mud. We can make this with our excess straw. And grass, all we have to do is, well, send water on top of it. And coarse dirt, I mean, we're already automating that, so that's pretty easy. But all of that is gonna have to be something that we do next episode, because it's still gonna require a whole lot more logistics to be able to get it all set up. And I also want to get the rest of the building sort of placed in. Oh man, there's going to be piping everywhere because we have to get water and all kinds of other stuff. But as of right now, we are duping dirt and we have an abundance of it. All of this is filling up, and in a short period of time, I already have thousands of dirt. This is ridiculous. And this is only going to get better from here. Everyone on the server needs dirt. We need this for terraforming. We need it for all kinds of other stuff. Having packed dirt, mud, all of that is super useful for building landscapes. And this is going to be an incredibly powerful farm for that. So if you're looking forward to the next episode, be sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And well, give this video, guys, a huge thumbs up. And with that, it's now time for me to thank the amazing supporter of today's episode. And that amazing thanks, well, that's going to go out to Ed's Games. Thank you so much for your amazing support and choosing to support me over on the Discord by becoming a Discord premium member and supporting my content in one of the best ways possible. Thank you so very much. And to all of you watching, I'll see you in the next one. And as always, thanks for watching.